Oh no.
Oh no.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Joe and Al play Dwarf Fortress challenge mode.
What's this? Where are we?
What is this? This isn't the right fort. Joe,
Okay.
what is this?
That wasn't even the right tile set, was it? What's happening?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Joe and Al play Dwarf Fortress. The challenge mode is what it's called. Yeah.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Al, and here is our boat fort. We are continuing our pirate ship challenge.
Yep, this is the first fort that we opened for certain.
That's definitely true. Now, I was waiting for you to get your coffee because we played for 2 minutes and had a problem, and you're like, oh, I'm out of coffee. And I feel like that's on you for not having enough coffee to start with. But I was going to say, while I was
like
stopped...
something you should call me out on publicly. Absolutely. Secretly, I just wanted to let the game run.
I am letting the game run.
It was all
However, while I was paused waiting for you to get your caffeinated beverage, I saw that there was a thing called nodes, points, routes, and notes.
Yep.
And somebody talked about stopping our dwarves from running across the ice while we're...
Yeah. Or roots? This is a burrow. Isn't it? I don't know.
It's Shift N. I don't know what to put. I don't know how it works. There's P for place. Rather than worry about that, what I'm going to do is just kill all of these corners. I'm going to tear up the floor here. Just all the floors at corners. And then we'll build walls inside. And hopefully that will stop all of our idiots from running across the ice when it freezes next time. I mean, our wonderful dwarves. The other thing that we wanted to do was to open up Dwarf DF Hack. We have auto labor. We want to do mason. I think that's the correct name of the labor. And we are going to have at least 6. We are going to pull from the pool of the 7 best of 10. I think. I thought about this a lot, Joe, before I got on, and I can't remember now. All right, so we have a minimum of... Oh, you know what? Let's have a higher maximum. Oh, there's currently 11? Okay, well, let's have a minimum of 8 and a maximum of, 15. And they pull from the top 20 then. Because I really want that rock block stuff to be going. I think that'll be good. I hope it'll be good. Because our rock block production is not where I want it to be. I want to be able to build the parts of the ship much more quickly. If we have rock blocks, that happens. If we don't have rock blocks, that does not happen.
What is the wording?
For what?
I've got root stuck in my head. It's not a root. We've done this. Preferred...
I legitimately don't remember, Joe.
I looked this up because we were like, what if we just stop people walking by the graveyard? But then it's... allowed?
Conglomerate blocks. I have 50... Okay, I have 57 of those. So that's good. I'm happy with that, Joe. If we can keep the conglomerate, the blocks of some kind going, that'll be nice. And we're going to build our floor up here because we want to have a roof for our tavern to be... You know what? I say that. I want to let them build the wall down here. And I want to let the masons do their work for just a little bit longer. We will maybe put a stockpile up here of rocks.
We have found this. I have found this before. Traffic? Traffic designations? The DO combination sets traffic areas.
Okay. Restricted traffic area is what we want, right?
I've just got DO and then...
I'm going to hit R. Do not go anywhere. Right here. Anywhere in the water.
It is often a good idea to set any water source in a biome with seasonal freezing to a restricted area.
Yeah. We have lots of good ideas. Okay, I think that should do it. People could still walk out onto the water. I guess I can do...
There's really no way, because even if you forbid it, that just means its preference is the lowest number that it will assign to it.
Hopefully that we can also... So D, O, and then we could H for the actual plank, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So
yes.
We could be like, guys, definitely use this one over that one.
As much guidance as we could give them. It does not actually forbid them from going there. Remember this. It just gives it the lowest possible, number for when they're like, where should we go?
Where do we go now?
I guess they go to the high number?
We're also doing this. Maybe it'll be good against, like, invaders or something, Joe. I don't know. We're blocking off these corners.
Walls are good. I have no arguments there.
No, there's a... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I built something on top of the floor. I removed the floor, and now I can't build more floor unless I take away that guy's armor stand. You see that?
Yes.
That's annoying.
Yay! I hope you don't like beds.
Oh, boy, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Let's think about this. So, we have this area here. We can build out
the floor
more
should be
ceiling.
The size of the floor. The size of the boat, ideally. And maybe we'll have a forecastle later on, but this level can be pretty much the size of the boat, right?
Yes. Yes, but, I mean, obviously at some point we're going to have like a crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
For no other reason than Mr. Melville demands it. We should probably try to make as much like rock stuff as we can, since we have so many
the
masons.
forward part of a ship below the deck. Never mind. People use as the crew's living quarters. We're all screwed up here, Albert. The crew's above decks. That's prime real estate on a boat.
Well, to be fair, we're building the deck up. Like, this will be below decks eventually.
Oh, that's true. Because we don't actually have any of our boat below the water line, I just realized.
Yet. It's tough. That's going to be a tough thing. Getting it under the water line.
I'm here too.
What did I do here? What do I have here?
I'm laughing with us, not at us.
How unhappy. People are... the unhappiness is not extreme yet, but it's not great either. We should probably up our food output.
What do you do to your dwarves?
What do you mean, what do I do to my dwarves?
I don't know. I started a fort last night, actually. I'm getting back into fortress mode. I got the itch again. But I don't have... Like, with you, it's like it's hardwired in that you're just going to have people stumbling around obliviously after a certain amount of time.
I don't understand what this hardwired even means. Like...
Every fort I have played with you, after a certain... You just take it in stride. Like, oh yeah, of course, they're stumbling around obliviously. It's that time. Because the fort's large, it's time for people to start being miserable. Whereas... That doesn't have
Maybe
to
if
happen.
I paused every once in a while.
No, that would just allow you to cheat time.
And built like a kitchen, like more than one kitchen.
How about a temple?
What? How about a temple, Joe? Does it need to be inside?
I don't know. But what is your obsession with kitchens?
My obsession with kitchens is people like to eat. That's what my obsession with kitchens is.
How many meals do you have, though? I think you have plenty of food. Uh-oh, someone's horrified. Something bad is somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's right. Food?
Prepared meals. We have 40.
No.
Which column is what, Joe?
It's just blind guesses. The first one is the number you have. The second is how many are in a job currently. Oh my god!
Oh, they're falling in because I'm redoing the B thing.
You're digging the floor out from under them and causing them to fall into the ocean and drown.
They are standing on the floor while I'm digging it. It's not my fault they're stupid. Your dwarves don't... I know for a fact your dwarves do this. Don't act like, well, my fort this kind of thing never happens.
Oh, God. Again, I try not have them miserable.
I don't know how those... Like, is that ice?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this tile set is. I thought I understood, but yeah, is that ice? How would that be ice?
I'm just trying to figure it out because there's stuff sitting on top of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can K it.
Yeah, let's do that. Why is it ice?
And also, how did somebody fall through it to die?
I think it's thawing and unthawing.
Okay.
I don't know.
I wish you could build walls on top of floors, Joe. That'd be a nice DF hack thing to add somehow.
Yeah, again,
I don't know how you do it.
This is why this is tricky. You're building walls around your bees? Is that what this is all about?
Yeah.
Was it worth that ranger's life?
I have no idea, Joe. You're yelling. You can't yell at me because people are sad and then be like, what are you doing? You're trying to improve people's lives, you moron. One of those things has to be untrue.
That's exactly what I can do.
I can build a door on top of a floor, right?
I don't know. Yes, you have to be able to. Otherwise all you can build is death traps. Where if you have a door, then there's no floor under it. Which sounds horrifying.
We have masterpiece meals right now, though.
Listen, your food you're doing great with. You got to get the dead buried and a temple set up would be my
They're
machine.
in the ocean. Look, I'll show you.
They're
down here in Davy Jones' locker. There he is. There's slabs. Davy Jones.
You need slabs then. The dead memorialized in some way.
I did memorialize the dead last week, and you're like, oh, you didn't do it right.
A guy just died.
Then he's not a ghost yet, and it won't be a problem.
They still like to see their people honored. Ghost is the worst case scenario.
I was memorializing people who were ghosts, and you're like, you don't need to memorialize those. It says if you're a ghost.
It says if they're buried or not.
Wait, am I just doing the same one again?
Yes, you're doing the same
Give
guy
me
a
different dude.
Dude, that's all you need. One guy died. You only killed one guy with your bee protection.
Okay.
It was well worth it.
Did they get rid of these stupid things? Okay, did he delete it? No, it's still... They partially removed it, Joe. The guy went over there and he was like, huh! And he's like, oh wait, forgot the back brace. Union rules say gotta have the back brace.
OSHA compliant here.
I'm loving these masterpiece biscuits.
How about some masterpiece? Do you have goblets? Do you have mugs being made? I think what else we can throw at them that will... Statues are... Even bad statues, I think, gotta do something, right?
You got me, man. You're the one who's always have happy dwarves.
Yeah, throw statues everywhere. Also, if people are horrified, something somewhere might be no good here. Check the announcements. I keep seeing horrified spam. Okay, as of, it's like the quarter of the way down. What is he seeing? What is he doing?
I gotta find him.
Oh. The announcement should
I have
be
100 people now.
The announcement should be at the spot where he became horrified. Finding him now.
That's why I have to go find him.
Oh, he's moved on from that spot, though. Probably.
That's why I have to find him!
I don't understand.
Cannot believe you! Also...
I don't understand. You want to see what horrified him. Oh, you want to go to his thoughts.
Yes! How would I know what horrified him?
Because you can go to the location. Usually there's like an arm there.
Okay, well, it doesn't... I don't see anything. He doesn't like our down staircase, Joe. Maybe I should look at his thoughts. Pleasure, horrified, reliving, seeing the guy die. So he just thought about it. Horrified seeing him die.
Relieved, remembering crying on somebody in charge, afraid after experiencing trauma.
Pleasure near a fine seat. Good. Someone told us to turn off auto-cut gems.
Yeah.
In the comp, but they didn't say why.
Well, some of the problems are A, wealth can cause invasions. B, if you have a mood that needs rough gems, it devours them all.
Okay, well, we can. I mean,
guesses.
I'm not doing much with the gems anyway right now.
So a bunch of rough
turn
gems?
it off.
Or you can turn it off, yeah.
Fishing's happening. Do we have any pults? Let's check on that. That's forbidden. That's forbidden. That's not forbidden. Let's forbid it. Forbid. Wait, was it fertile? I didn't check. This one's not fertile. 10 of them. They can have them. Or is that what's the number? Is that 11 eggs? Or So all 10 of these are not fertile, but all 13 of these are.
Well, that's a turkey. It doesn't look like you have a male duck.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's why they wouldn't be fertile, Joe.
Yes.
Now I understand.
Although sometimes you do have
on our birds and
eggs.
Bees joke, I understand why.
Sometimes you have eggs of when you do have a male and they're not fertile, and I don't quite know why. Sometimes he's tired, I guess.
Yeah.
It can be stressful.
It's been a long day.
It happens to a lot of ducks.
Now, we were going to go up here and build a temple, so let's go ahead and do that. It's going to have to be a general temple, though, Joe. It's just like one of those chapels at the hospital that you have to...
It's better than nothing.
That's going to be a meeting area. We're going to assign the location, add a location. We want a temple. No specific deity. The Cathedral of Tongues. Good name for a temple, in my opinion.
That's very soothing.
And now, I think we're ready for our tavern here, Joe.
All right.
Let's get a bunch of tables. Stung by a honeybee. Now, we didn't check our pastures.
Oh, yeah.
Recently, we had some people come in. Let's see if anybody brought any grazing animals. Sorting. I think we're sorting by grazing there. Yeah, we got all kind of good stuff.
Now, the question is, again, can we have these guys on the boat? Have we punctured a cavern yet?
We have, yes.
Is it growing on the boat?
Is what growing on the boat? Anything?
Just like weeds and grass and stuff will start to grow.
Well, you're looking here at where our dirt is, and I don't see any.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not getting done. I'm going to put that at the top of the order. We might want some more masons workshops. We have we have 3 or 4 of them. And we have lots of masons. We have sort of a bottleneck of, we want to make sure that we're getting all of our blocks. That was sort of the thing I started at the beginning that I wanted to make sure was getting done so the stuff can be built. Is this a caravan? No, they're just running around. Oh, you know what? We need to build that slab, Joe.
It's a graveyard on the beach. Did they even move that armor stand yet?
They've removed it, but they haven't moved it.
Yeah, that's how I move furniture too. Yep, it's no longer a table. Joe, it's still sitting. Nope, it's been removed. It's still there. The ranger's been stung by a bee.
Okay, how's that happening?
He's inside.
Oh, is there not a? There's a. Oh, is he in there? Well, I can't stop that.
Nope.
I don't even know if having the doors does anything to keep the bees in. Oh, no!
What?
I built a floor here instead of a wall. Went to all that trouble and then didn't do it right. Now, don't mine it out from under the dude! Oh, dear. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, my goodness. It's like, well, I'm just going to stand here on this block. What you doing?
But it would have turned to ice?
Oh, yeah, okay, he would have been fine.
Maybe?
Right.
I don't know, that split second. Also, why is it turning to ice? Do we have a magical boat?
Maybe it's, like, insulated?
It's really weird.
I don't know how the temperature works in this game, so I can't speak to it. How are the tables and chairs? Yeah, we got our tables and chairs going. This is going to be an inn or a tavern.
The fragrance,
of squares.
Mm.
Is that like one of those little hankies that...
Yes, you used to put on your face during the plague.
Yes.
To ward off bad germs.
Got my fashionable pocket square here. It's soaked in laudanum.
Fun times.
More beds.
I have to say,
are we capped at 100?
Pretty sweet. Yeah, it's got to be around there. Maybe it's 150. I don't know. Were they counting kids?
I can find out. Population cap 200. So I thought the fact that we went exactly to 100 meant that it had to be a cap. I guess Rod from Birdemic is smiling down on us with his nice round numbers. Oh, what was that? Oh, this person has claimed a Mason's Workshop. Yeah, good for you.
All right. Hopefully it's a bee sting. I want to see a bee sting memorialized.
Have any of our statues got built? Let's build like a bunch of statues up here. In fact, I'm going to put it on planning mode. Maybe they'll enjoy this. Maybe you'll like this! You ingrates!
And it's always an antagonistic relationship you have with your dwarves. It's a lot of verbal abuse and shouting and...
You ever watch the Andy Griffith Show?
At times, sort of.
It's on a...
got into it, but...
I've been on a kick recently of it. It's pretty... I'm enjoying it a lot. Can I filter blocks in this menu? Auto select. What does auto select do? It's just one of those weird things where you kind of like you look back on that time and you're like, well, people weren't funny back then. And then you see stuff like that and you're like, oh, okay, I guess they were pretty funny. Yeah. It's also amazing how much mileage. Now I'm very early on in I'm in season 1, but they sure do just get the most amount of use out of those 2 sets that they have. There's the house and there's the office, and that is it.
So Andy Griffith Show, is that black and white with young Ron Howard?
Is Ron Howard in that?
He's the kid. He's Opie. If it's the show I'm thinking of.
Not Opie.
Okay,
that's definitely Opie is not in the Andy Griffith Show. Now it might be the same actor. I don't know, but you're thinking of. No, wait. Did I say Andy Griffith?
Yeah.
Dag nabbit. Yes. Okay. Dick Van Dyke.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
Did you know that Dick Van Dyke and Andy Griffith are 2 different people?
Comedians from the 40s this week. Joe and Hal play Dwarf Fortress.
That really is what happened. My brain was like, yeah, those 2 go in the same box, and I just went for a name. And I have not been watching the Andy Griffith Show. Not that I have anything against it, but that's not what I meant to say.
I have seen a decent, back in the day when I was a babysitter as a teenager. At midnight, all that was on to watch was Nick at Night, which had reruns of the Andy Griffith Show of Dick Van Dyke. So I did see a fair amount of that. He is a genius.
His wife's pretty good too, Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh yeah,
they should give her own show.
Wow, she did not age at all by the time Color came around. Hang on, I'm trying to read this. Okay,
she is smoking, to be fair.
Yes.
And I'm not in the literal sense. I mean,
But they do that too. Pressing A while highlighting any material will enable that material for auto-select for this construction type. You can enable multiple materials as auto-select. Now the next time you place this type of construction, the plugin will automatically choose materials for you from the kinds you enabled. That's your answer, Albert.
Okay. I also haven't checked... That guy hasn't begun his mysterious construction as far as I can tell, so we need to check on him.
What are the dots?
Where?
I'm now confused. Is the floor attached to anything?
So, maybe not. They should be able to get to it from here?
Yes, they should be able to.
But if these aren't things, then that could be a problem, but...
No, you're right. The diagonal looks like it's hooked up. Unless that's a wall and not a... I don't know.
It's the top of a wall that makes a floor here, I think.
Yes, that should be correct.
I tried to go down, but I can't because it's saving. You think they got a lot of backlash back in the day for being social justice warriors and having Mary Tyler Moore wear pants at home?
It's a good question. I don't think so.
I bet somebody was complaining.
Well, you said a lot. I know for a fact that there were people who were like, these Dick Van Dyke shows are ruining society with the pants on and the women. I know I've seen that for something somewhere. Probably in some sort of special... Because they also did behind the scenes and gave historical notes during Nick at Night.
Oh, yeah?
Discussed the episode a bit? Yeah. So maybe that's why that's in my head. Or maybe I made it up. I don't know. So if you hit A... Oh, I see. So it's for the material...
Okay.
And I would always try and grab those if they're in there. If not, it'll just kick you back out to this.
Interesting. So did it go?
Oh.
So that's the auto select. I wonder if it works for the boxes too.
Oh, I thought you were.
Let's see if they build that. Oh, now he goes. I don't understand. They heard us talking. They're like, "Oh, we got the bosses perfect." Well, put down your drink. But the tavern is. Guess I got to get back to work.
They have to go through the tavern. That's kind of.
Yeah, that is pretty cruel. So is this guy... No. Okay, he needs cloth.
Oh, no.
And shining gems. We can definitely do this, right? Did we not buy any cloth?
I don't know.
I thought we bought basically an entire cavern.
If he had the cloth, he would have the cloth. Like a cavern of cloth.
I said caravan after that too, because I'm that bad at saying words, I guess.
Sure. You put...
I put what? Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah. I'm trying to think it through, because you put tavern and caravan together. But came out with the wrong word. Neither one is the word you wanted. Cavern and tavern together? I don't know.
I want a loom, right? If I have the materials to make it with, I'll have our clothes making up here. Oh.
The other thing the boat can't have is more beds. Once we have the number of beds we have, that's it.
You know, no, I noticed right at this second, more people aren't getting unhappy.
Right, you've turned the tide. You've got an inn, you've got a tavern, you've got a carav-tav.
Carav-tav. Yes.
You have a temple. I haven't killed anyone in a while.
Come and build the thing.
This mood could swing things.
Well, I feel like we're due for some traders too.
I feel like that, and this is, I'm not actually complaining about the bedroom, but that bedroom looks terrible. Just because there's 8,000 poults and puppies running around, I don't feel like I would get a good night's sleep.
I'm gonna send my guys out to kill this raven.
Okay. Raven
just because we don't have anybody else to kill. I could open up the caverns and let like trolls in for them to kill.
Don't we have the cavern? Did we close the caverns?
We have access to them. I think I'd be able to see the list if they were there, but no.
I think we just have pretty tame caverns.
Does that happen?
Yeah.
Where you can crack the caverns and then just there's
first
no
layer
trolls.
is usually pretty weak sauce.
Yeah, but there's nothing in there.
Yeah, you can have pretty. I mean, the area you're seeing.
That's true too. That's part of why I didn't want him going in there.
Okay. Schrodinger's troll.
Something like that.
So why did we skip those 3 spaces?
I don't know. I think look like they. I think are they built right up here? Maybe I can't tell. Like the multi-layer view made me confused. Not multi-layer, but there's a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying. I've been watching Trailer Park Boys.
Oh yeah?
My quarantine time, yes. I've seen it before, but
I hear about it a lot. It seems very memey.
Yeah, it's very good, but I can sort of see the fingerprints on it though in the later seasons, and it gets a little not as good. But that's what happens with.
What does that mean? The fingerprints.
I can they start overusing gags that are like character traits. Like one guy, Ricky, is an idiot, and he's constantly saying things wrong, but not like misspeaking. Like that's one. Like he's like, "Oh man, looks like a tropical earthquake blew through here." He delivers it much better than I do, but he says things wrong, and he's constantly misusing words and stuff, and that slowly increases over the seasons until he's just. It's like this is now.
He's become a parody of himself.
Yes. You can see that the writers were like, "This is great stuff. We love these jokes. Let's put more and more of them in."
It happened in Red vs. Blue with Caboose, although not, I don't think to the detriment of that show, but the like the early stages of Caboose, he's just sort of the like.
That's usually what I like more.
Like a little bit dumb, but then eventually they like found really stupid things to tell him and or to have him say.
Yeah.
And he got dumber.
I like it when it feels like a real character and not someone who is written to be a character. But it's a thing and then in the beginning they don't really have their direction yet. It's always interesting seeing that arc in creative things.
Am I doing something wrong here? Weave thread into cloth.
You don't have any thread.
It should tell me that, right? It should come up with the menu where it says needs material
auto loom
thread.
Is on, which means that looms are they're just cloth making machines.
Oh. Okay. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Except it's not solving the mood problem, so.
No, yeah, I got you. Well, let's see. I'm gonna put some
underground. Do you have any pigtail threads? The other problem is we don't know what kind of cloth he wants, and they need specifics.
Oh, do they really?
Yes.
Well, we can throw some pigtails on here and see if that helps.
Okay, what you need is a farmer's workshop.
Okay. I can build one down here. Some people are still sleeping in this area. It's gonna be tough getting all 100 people.
Had we thought this through, we probably would have put a cap on that. It's a little lower because that is a lot. I usually can't even handle a actual.
Well, we can lock some people off the boat, Joe. Noah didn't let everybody on.
Yes.
They're gonna be out there getting attacked by the goblins. I'm gonna cancel this order because I guarantee you. Oh, did they kill him? So they killed that raven, Joe. They never kill the birds. I just want them to go and run around for a little bit.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
Poe wrote on both.
Is that the answer?
Caravan!
Hey!
Yes, Joe.
I've never seen the answer to that riddle anywhere.
I'm sorry.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre to me. I'm always like, oh, I guess this is some sort of... I don't know.
And with that shocking revelation, it's time for us to end. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time. Subscribe to the channel if you're not doing that already. For all of your Lewis Carroll tongue twister
like a writing desk.
questions to be answered.